and welcome to my channel. My name is Psychic Samira, and today we're gonna do a pick a card for fire signs, so Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And you can have your sun, moon, or rising in one of these signs. If you do, this reading is for you. So take a moment to pause and choose your stack. We're gonna have 2 stacks today. Just use your intuition to choose the stack that you feel pulled towards and guided to choose, and let's begin. So if you chose stack number 1, this is your message. Let us see. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your message. What do you need to know? What information do you need to know? Messages for my fire signs. Page of Pentacles, a new opportunity. The world is full of opportunity for you, and with the Page of Pentacles, this can speak to the material opportunity, so financial or just physical, like relocation, for example. The world is full of opportunities, and intuitively, to me, this speaks about, looking at things that maybe you did not consider before. Maybe, you spent your whole life living in a particular location, having a particular group of friends, and having something, a way of living that is familiar to you. And this is really encouraging you to look beyond that which you know. The world is full of opportunity that has not been explored by you yet, and there is a lot for you to experience and find. There are a lot of new things for you to experience. So this is your message to kind of step out of the box and seek new experiences, seek new opportunities. This will transform your personality in a way. We have the 7 of Swords and the World, and the 7 of Swords, this is not necessarily its meaning, but what I'm getting with this intuitively is that if you spend your whole life in a particular setting with a particular group of people, or a particular job or a place of living, you learn to adapt to that place, and it shapes your personality. It shapes the way you show up in the world, sometimes beneficially, but also sometimes not. So, not as beneficially. If you go out in the world and explore, and you meet new people, and you try new things, and you travel to new locations, and you try new food, this will allow your personality to express in new ways that your previous environment, maybe it was not supportive of that expression, or maybe, you never, by getting new experiences, you will explore new aspects of your personality. And this is definitely something that is an experience that it can be very enriching. So again, this can speak about travel or pursuing financial opportunity. This is we have the Page of Pentacles, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles, so a financial opportunity, exploring financial opportunity. But also Pentacles are about the material realm, so physical locations, or your body, physical, traveling to new places, some kind of gain, material possessions. So this is a message for you that you're being encouraged to explore outside of your comfort zone, outside of that which you know, and seek new experiences, because your current environment, your current situation it can be limiting in some way. It's almost like there is only that much that you can learn from the same people, for example, or from the same situation, location. Maybe you live in a small town your whole life. This is really an encouragement to explore. With we have the card of victory, so this is a confirmation. With internet, you don't even necessarily have to travel somewhere if that is not something that you can or want to do. You can explore by watching movies from different cultures, by finding new friends from other countries and cultures, by learning a new language and exploring that whole dimension of information that exists in that language, and by learning recipes from a new location, by seeking remote job opportunities in different locations. And there are a lot of ways in which you can explore the world, even if you don't want to travel or you can't travel. And there's a lot that you will learn from it. Also, you need to know that you need kind of to channel your passion. You need to channel your passion somehow. You have a lot of it. So this can be physical activity, or again, like running is what comes to mind, or just, expressing yourself in an artistic way. You really need this. You need to do this to be healthy. So this is something that you need to do to be healthy, to channel that passion, to channel that energy outward, somehow finding an outlet. So if this is not something that you currently practice, let's say, physical activity, that this can be very helpful and very beneficial for you. And we can combine it with the previous message of exploring new things. Maybe you can try new sport or something of that nature. We also have Empress, and this to me feels Taurus is coming through. So maybe you have a Taurus in your life, or this energy feels like somebody reliable, like a partner. Maybe you can benefit from a relationship with a Taurus in the way where they balance you, where they help you to be more balanced, level-headed potentially, because fire signs can be fiery, and earth signs, Taurus in particular, can help you to ground. So I'm not sure what this speaks about. You will have to see how that applies to your particular situation. We have this, fighting, some kind of conflict and fighting. When you have relationship, when you engage in communication with somebody who's fiery as well, or an air sign, there can be a lot of this, back and forth and conflict potentially. But somebody who is grounded, a Taurus, that what has came through, somebody who is more grounded, can be a very good partner for you. So if you don't have somebody like that in your life already, maybe this is an encouragement for you to seek out a person like this. Also, for some of you, this can be a limiting influence in your life. So let's say you have a Taurus in your life, and for some of you it can be like a parent or some kind of a boss, potentially somebody who's limiting you. So this message is different for different people. So for some of you, if you don't have anybody like that in your life, somebody stable, maybe this is a good idea for you to seek out friendship or relationship with somebody like this. Or for some of you, if this resonates, if you find yourself confined and almost like somebody is slowing you down in your life, and you really want to go out and explore, this is a confirmation that you really need. It's going to be very beneficial for you to go out and explore. Indeed, it's going to enrich you. This is a card of dreams and dreaming about some new things and new experiences. And I feel like this is your message. This is the message for the stack number 1. And we have literally change of place written on the card here. So change of place, flight, emigration, voyage, a success. So again, this is a very strong encouragement for you to explore, travel, and if you can travel, to use maybe internet to meet new people, to try new things. This is going to be very, very beneficial for you. So pile number 1, this is what I have for you. And if you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing if you have not already. And thank you so much for watching. If you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description of this video as well. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye. If you chose stack number 2, this is your message. So fire signs, a message for you, sun, moon, rising placements, fire placements. What do you need to know? What does the world need you to know? Queen of Swords, somebody in your life, King of Pentacles. There is something like truth needs to be told. Somebody has to be confronted. Somebody has to be confronted. Also, I feel like if you have a lot of people, let's say you are in a relationship with somebody, and what I see here is that you can have a lot of people around you, or somebody in particular around you, talking to you about this relationship and telling you what they think you should do. Let's say you are in a relationship and your friend is telling you all about it and telling that you should do this and you should tell them this and you should behave in this way. What I see here is that you really need to listen to yourself, okay? Instead of listening to other people and their suggestions, that what I see here, they might not be exactly honest and truthful. Maybe not, necessarily somebody's trying to deceive you, but they have their own perception of things, their own subjective perception, and it might not be exactly accurate. So what I see here, that if you are in a relationship with somebody, some kind of truth must be told, or you might have a conflict, there's something that is happening in that regard. You are being encouraged to really listen to your own intuition, to how you feel and what you want to happen, instead of listening to other people around you and their opinions, okay? You might not see the situation for what it is, or that other person might not see the situation for what it is. And really, if you listen to your own heart, this is going to be the best for you. Listen to your intuition as well. It's going to allow you to navigate this situation in the best way possible. If you are in a relationship with somebody, if you have been in a relationship with somebody for a very long time, and there might be this, stage where you are considering separating, I see if you listen to your heart, you will overcome whatever issue you are experiencing, and your relationship will become stronger. Maybe there's somebody in your life who is suggesting that you break up. Maybe there's somebody in your life, your friend or somebody around you who is talking to you about the situation and kind of like imposing their opinion. I would not suggest that you listen to them. I would suggest that you listen to your own intuition. And if you do, I see your relationship becoming stronger. You will overcome something. Almost like a new stage beginning. So again, if this resonates, you might be experiencing a crisis in a relationship with somebody. You can overcome this crisis and your relationship will become stronger, but you should not allow other people to, interfere. So anything else that you need to know? The World, Queen of Wands. You need to know that whatever issue you are going through in your relationship is meant to teach you. If you perceive it as a lesson, you will navigate it with much more grace, and you will get much more good out of it. If you just perceive it as an unfortunate event, let's say, you are in a relationship with somebody and you have different opinions about how things, should be. And you can you can be fighting about it, and your friends are telling you, they don't know anything, they don't understand, they don't respect you, they have these opinions about, your relationship with this individual. And you can listen to your friends and potentially sabotage the relationship, decide it's not for you, and you can see it as just unfortunate and feel like this is something very negative. But what this message is encouraging you to do is to first listen to your heart and not what other people are saying. Sometimes it's a prop. Sometimes we need to listen to what other people are saying. In this situation, you're really being encouraged to listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Because let's say you might have love for this person, but your friends might not. And that will create different perceptions of the situation, different desires and ideas about how the situation should be navigated. So listen to your heart. And second, look at the situation as a lesson. This is not just an unfortunate event or, unfortunate situation. This is something that is meant to teach you. And if you perceive it as such, let's say we have a disagreement. If I see it as a lesson, what can I learn from it? I can learn to communicate better. I can connect to that, what my heart feels, and I feel love for this person. So I ask them to, have a conversation, and I communicate with love what I feel, and that leads to disagreement being resolved, for example. If you perceive the situation as a lesson and you listen to your heart, you will navigate it with much more grace and in a much more beneficial in a much better way than if you listen to other people, and if you don't listen to your heart and just see it as just an unfortunate, situation where we have a disagreement and there's all this fighting, there are these different opinions, and we're not a good match and we're gonna break up, for example. This is what is coming through for you. Don't rush and try to be balanced, okay? So again, I feel like the Spirit wants you to overcome this issue, whatever this issue is. And for that, as I said, you need to listen to your heart, and to try and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? If this situation is happening to teach me something, to help me improve in some way, to help our relationship to improve in some way, what can I do, and how can I learn, and how can I improve? Okay, and I feel like this is your message. So if this message resonated and you enjoyed it and you liked it, please leave a comment, subscribe, share if you have not already. And if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description of my video. I thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much for being part of this channel, for being a subscriber, for leaving your comments. I appreciate you so much. I wish you all the best, and bye.